Dirt roads to rock crawling, two-buck chuck to screaming eagle, moonshine to 50-year-old single malt. We talk about it all here on Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey with your hosts, Jason and Chris.
Welcome to Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey, episode 353 in the Ruby Track Studio. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Jason. How you doing, buddy?
Good. You still there?
I'm still there. You're still there.
Is this AI or is this an AI podcast now? These are the former artists known as Chris and Jason of the Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey podcast. This is all AI generated, so we're full disclosure.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Now you're dating yourself. See, now they know it's really us because they know AI didn't even know about that back then. That was way before AI.
I'm telling you, man, there was some great, that's going back to the days of MTV. And I know we've talked about it before on the show. You know, there was a Maxell commercial that I absolutely, these are, audio tape manufacturers, Maxell, Memorex. And there was a commercial that was on MTV that this guy sitting in an easy chair with his TV in front of him, or I guess there were speakers. And he had a little side table with a bottle or a glass of wine sitting next to him. And the sound is so loud coming out of the speakers, it's moving the bottle or the glass of wine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Backwards, and his hair is flying.
Exactly.
And then just as the glass of wine is about to fall off the side table, he just grabs it.
Yeah. That was classic.
Back when stuff was when commercials were creative as hell.
Great. That was great marketing back then.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember you go into some people's houses and they had speakers that were as tall as you were?
Mm-hmm.
I remember going into this one guy's house. He was very well-to-do. And, dude, he had a sound system that just blew the roof off his house. It was insane. Windows would shake, and all the pictures on the wall would shake when he had that thing cranked up. It was crazy. And then your whole body just vibrated. It was wild. Yeah, hi-fi.
Those things
Lights
have changed.
Would dim. So much power is getting consumed from the amplifiers, and
3-phase power coming into his living room.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty wild. So
I don't know if there's still I don't know if that's still a thing. Big home theater or big audiophile systems like that for purists. But I know we've kind of gone to a miniaturized world with earbuds and headphones and Bluetooth speakers and Sonos, things like
Sonos.
that.
My old house was hardwired. I hardwired it for speakers, and I had all kinds of good speakers around the house. And they were, hand-me-downs or something. I had some Clip speakers that are really freaking nice. And but it was all secondhand from my uncle actually had those. But they sounded awesome. But they were big and heavy, and, you got your hardwire.
Well, hardwire is always the best,
Well, right. But now with the Sonos, dude, when I got this house, I was like, this is the way to go. I don't have to run wire. I got, 7 speakers or something throughout my house and my garage. Mm-hmm. And I can have each speaker all on the same or each speaker separate, like the bathroom's on a separate deal. Or you can do the living room and kitchen together, whatever. You can spin it any way you want.
Well, there had been a
sound
thing
quality is really good coming out of this tiny little freaking box.
Yeah, no doubt. I know that in the early days of that type of speaker, wireless speakers, they had lag between speakers and stuff. But I guess Sonos has proprietary technology that keeps everything in sync.
Yeah, each speaker is its own unit.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. The audio streams could be delayed. I mean, because they're Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, right? I think they're Wi-Fi.
It's all Wi-Fi. You can Bluetooth too to them, but it's a Wi-Fi. And man, it's cool. And my buddy that just built the house down the road here, I think he put 6 of them in his garage. He's got a big shop. It's a shop. Mm-hmm. It's not a bed. 16-foot high ceilings he has in there with a mezzanine and stuff. And he put 6 speakers in there, and it sounds like a fucking concert hall. It's incredible.
Nice.
So, yeah. Anyways,
our listeners didn't tune in to listen to us talk about speakers and tape cassettes.
Yeah, but it's a good history lesson. It's fun how it's evolved. But I've always liked music. I consider myself, an audiophile to a certain extent. There, I had remember my F-150 pickup?
Yeah,
the blue and white one that I still have. But did you ever hear the sound system that was in that thing? Did I know you back then?
I don't know. Probably
I had
not.
14 speakers in that truck.
In a regular
single cab, F-150 pickup. There was 3 amps under the seat, equalizer. It was all Alpine. Had a 6-disc changer right behind the bench seat, so you could access it. You could reach behind you and pop out the changer cassette. I started out with 2 12s back there and 2 8s, and then I changed it to 4 8-inch speakers, and it sounded, the bass was so much tighter and cleaner. And then I had the treble tweeters up front,
tweeters and mids,
and then all the mids up front, and man, it sounded good. It was really good. Yeah, it was nice and clean.
Was it a cassette deck? And then you had to
it had the cassette deck with a 6-disc changer. Yeah.
Oh man, look at that! I had that type of setup in my Blue Wrangler that we talked about not too long ago on the show. But of course, it wasn't an audiophile like mega power setup.
My original setup was just a cassette deck, and it was the old pull out.
Oh yeah. Anti-theft.
You looked up and you had to pull the whole thing out, and you're carrying around this big old fucking. It's like carrying around a whole car radio with you.
Well, yeah,
right?
It was.
And then they came out with the detachable face.
Right.
So then that's where I upgraded to that head unit. So I had a cassette and then the 6-disc changer in the back. And you could just remove the face plate. So, you didn't have to worry about your shit getting stolen.
Right.
You still got your speakers and your amps that get stolen. But yeah. And then what else? Oh, I had a Clifford alarm on there too. That was back in the day in the 80s, the Clifford alarm.
It made the multiple sound bop, bop, bop. Woo,
oh, yeah.
Woo, woo.
Motion detector. All the doors. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's bring it on. Yeah. Lorenzo's giving it let's come back to 2026 here. So
2026.
He doesn't like our history lessons. He doesn't appreciate it.
No.
Donkeys have no history other than just fucking hauling shit. That's all you got, huh, Lorenzo? That's all you got.
Wow.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Poor Lorenzo. He works really.
Don't say poor Lorenzo. He's living his best fucking life up here in northern Nevada, so he's just fine. All right. So, what do you got? A review or two or something there?
I do have a review. I've got one review. It's on Apple. What do they call that thing? iTunes, whatever. And it's got no name. It's just a bunch of numbers. KB, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
No idea who this is. If you know who you are, you know who you are. But it's a 5-star review, and it's posted in late June. And he wrote, this is a good one. He writes, whether you're a seasoned off-roader, just getting started, or trying to understand and support your partner's passion, this podcast is a fantastic resource. Oh, we know who this is. They just named themselves. My husband, Tom Rosa. So this is Tom's wife.
Karen ratted herself out. Okay.
Exactly. Introduced me to off-roading, wheeling, and rock crawling, and the podcast has helped me. Huh?
I said, boy, did he.
Yeah, right. And this podcast has helped me become much more comfortable with the terminology, culture, and language of the sport. I learn something new with every episode. As an example, I now understand that Toyotas are less than desirable. That's freaking awesome. Thank you.
Less than desirable. Very well said, Karen. And that's awesome.
Doesn't Tom have Toyota axles on his Jeep?
He does. He has Toyota wontons in his Jeep.
So it's kind of a bastard child there.
It is a bastard child, but he wheels the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah,
and she was along for the ride at Sand Hollow when we're doing all that stupid buggy stuff, and he's right there with us, and tires were off the ground. That's why we were calling him Mexican Jumping Bean, because it just the leaf springs and just the thing was bouncing all over the place. We got him stickers and everything, and Karen was a trooper. I would have jumped out of that thing a long time ago. But wow, there you go. Well, that's a great review.
Isn't it though?
Are less than desirable. I agree 100%. That's a really nice way.
We know they have stickers.
That's a really nice way of flowering up that Toyotas suck. It's a really nice way of saying
absolutely.
that.
She's keeping it classy.
She is keeping it classy with their box wine.
So
what are you,
Karen? We know you have stickers, but if you want more, just drop Jason a DM, and he'll pop some in the mail for you.
Wheeling Wine and Whiskey swag.
We don't even know where they are right now, so
we got to get Tom a new hat. He stuck his head out the window yelling at somebody, and it blew off. So
probably yelling at a Toyota,
probably, or a Tesla owner or something. Highway.
What do you got? Right. It looks like you got. I
got 4 voicemails here. Again, haven't listened to any of them. So let's listen to voicemail number 1 here.
Let her rip.
And this was at the end of June. End of June is when they called. So we're not doing too bad here. Okay, here we go. Oh, it could be a blank.
Waiting.
It's playing. Yeah, it's playing. Huh.
Nothing there.
Nope, she's a dead duck. Okay, let's try this one.
This is the worst thing to happen. Dead air on the radio station.
Well, you can fix that. Clap your hands.
Yeah. Dead air.
Hi, yes. I've got a Toyota, and it's stuck in my driveway. I was wondering if you could help me recover it. There's like a 1/4 inch rock stuck on each side of the tire, and I'm not sure how to get it to move. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Say Toyota suck.
Leave a number.
Say Toyota suck.
You didn't say Toyota suck.
Didn't say Toyota suck, but that's good.
He implied it.
He implied 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch rock. Toyota stuck in his driveway.
That's called pea stone, by the way.
It is pea gravel. Okay. Oh my God. Well, I think that was our buddy Brian. That's a good one. All right. Need to say Toyota suck next time, Brian. And he is I think he's still a Toyota owner. He had a Toyota 4Runner.
Brian
has that was the Toyota that was stuck in his driveway.
Maybe. Well, I don't know.
All right, this number looks suspicious. Buckle up, buttercups.
So from the FBI or the Department of Homeland Security?
Stands for calling again.
Oh, boy.
I was going to talk about something in your last podcast episode, but it's on my mind. But that's not the important thing right now. The reason I'm calling, boys, is the 1st of July. And in a few days, we're going to be celebrating America's 250th birthday.
Hell yeah.
Releases this podcast episode, whatever hell is featured on, is after the fact. But I tell you what, boys, I'm doing it the fuck up this fucking July 4th. Both fucking fueled up. I got beer in the cooler, glizzies on the fucking, we're going to have glizzies on the fucking grill, whores on water skis, Van Halen on the radio. It's going to be a fucking good ass time. I'm going to fucking send it so goddamn hard that, I'm going to make all the founding fathers just like, they're going to be like, hell yeah, brother, from the fucking, looking down on the rest of us. I guarantee you right now, someone's losing some fucking digits. I got enough fucking pyrotechnics and Tannerite to level a fucking Afghani village. We're going hard, brother. I tell you what, now God bless America. I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. Tell those communists to suck my cock. Fucking Toyota suck. Damn Toyota jihadist sons of bitches. I don't fucking know that shit, man. It's all about Jeeps and fucking boats and 4x4s and big blocks and fucking strippers and liquor and oh, hell yeah, brother. God bless America. Woo! Bye.
I like how he called, hot dogs glizzies. That's a East Coast thing, right?
I may have to beep a little bit of that out.
I know that got a little aggressive there, but you wouldn't expect anything. I told you to buckle up. You wouldn't expect anything less from Cody the Sand Squirrel. I'm looking at the the AI version here. It does voice to text.
Yeah,
so I want to see if it got that in there.
Probably has a whole shitload of asterisks.
Yeah, there's a lot of F's. Let's see. This is good. No, wow. Yeah, it didn't put that one in. Okay.
All right.
Interesting. Interesting.
Still has to get through the editor's discrimination.
Oh no, wait, here it is. The communist has sucked my boop. All right. Strippers and liquor, and hell yeah, brother. God bless America. Yes.
Missed the cocaine out of the stripper's crack of the stripper's ass.
4x4s. Oh, that is always good. It just keeps getting better. When you think it just can't, it does. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna
golf clap or a real clap?
A golf clap on that one. That is a good one.
Good. Right on.
All right, Cody. Well, call back. It is after the 4th of July, and let us know that you're okay, that you survived and you didn't lose any digits or anything. You didn't pull a banana man on us here.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, no banana man. Okay, let me see if this might have maxed out. I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's from our buddy Jonathan.
Dead air.
It's dead air. Yeah, 3 minutes maxed it out. Yeah, so he hung up. Oh, Johnny. Okay, we gotta have him call back. It could have been a celebrity deal. Maybe he got an important phone call and had to switch back over. I'm thinking that's what happened. But we'll follow up with that. But Cody stole the show again. Once again.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Moving on. Let's talk about you got something? Let's talk about 4th of July since you brought that up. America's 250th. I've got other stuff. It doesn't have to be in chronological order. So let's talk about your 4th of July. Did you you burn some meat on the some glizzies on your newly rebuilt barbecue?
Nope. Not on my new. Nope. We did a tri-tip but I roasted it in the oven with the sensors, and it's kind of idiot proof. So, but it was pretty low key. I mean, July 4th was on Saturday this year, and I did have to work Saturday morning, most of the Saturday day. But yeah, things got a little lively Saturday night here in Livermore, but Livermore does not do. For a few years now, we have not had an official town or city sanctioned fireworks show, which is kind of a bummer. But obviously, the illegal fireworks are alive and well,
right?
And we're going off up until about 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and then of course you have the rando 2 a.m. guy that's probably all methed up and say, "Hey, let's go outside and launch off some M80s or M100s or." Because fuck yeah, people are asleep now, and we might as well wake their asses up.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, why not?
But yeah, my boys, it was like I said, low key. Craig and Kevin, my two boys, were not here. They were off celebrating, doing their own thing. And yeah, I actually was in bed relatively early because I'm an old man. And but yeah, I do respect the 250th anniversary or birthday of the United States of America. Greatest country on the planet. And yeah, so mine was pretty low key though.
Wow. Okay, well that's good. Mine was a blast. Haha, pun intended. Why are you shaking your head, Lorenzo? So the girlfriend and I were over at Incline Village. So the
soon to be gated community that you won't be allowed
community over there. Yes, it's very, very posh. But had the opportunity to be on a beach at a very close to the barge that had the fireworks on it for the North Shore fireworks show. Well, little history if people don't remember, but last year Incline Fireworks Show was had a little mishap prior to the show, and it was, I guess we could say, Titanic
Or U-boat commander. Who's the U-boat commander?
Who's the U-boat commander?
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Risky Business.
Oh, Risky. Oh my God, that's a good one. That'd be a good campfire movie.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be a good camping movie.
Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Mornay. You kidding me?
Risky Business. Okay. So the barge sank. One of the 2 or 3 barges that they had last year for fireworks sank. And with fireworks, and it was not good. They had to bring out the bomb squad and stuff because here's these major big ass fireworks
mortars
down Lake Tahoe to clean it up. But anyways, fast forward a year to a week ago or so, and they had a barge set up. It was outside this estate. And so it is Kern Schumacher, who's a huge philanthropist up here, which means I've got a lot of money and I don't mind giving it away.
Is he attached to the Schumacher racing team at all?
No, and that I don't think so. And I had to do a little bit of homework. He literally, I have a little bit of history here because I had to look him up, and I haven't met him. And this is strictly from the old, interwebs here. But he owns A&K Railroad Materials. He supplies, for over 60 years, supplies basically all railroad product. You're building a railroad, you call A&K Railroad Materials.
Rails and ties and spikes.
You name it. Yes. So he started at age 19 in Oakland, California, and was involved with the Oakland Bay Bridge being torn apart. I'm sorry, did I say 1956? Did I say 1956?
I don't know.
Okay, 1956, he was in Oakland, and they tore apart the Oakland Bay Bridge. And there was thousands of railroad ties left with nowhere to go. So being a young entrepreneur, he sought out a Bay Area salvage expert, and the two jumped on the opportunity and bought every last railroad tie. And Kern didn't know it then, but he had just started to become co-owner of the country's largest supplier of used railroad ties.
Wow.
And that started his company. And
so he's kind of like one of the original, not original, but one of the later robber barons.
Yeah, yeah. And anyways, I'm not going to read the whole history, but that's where it all started. And it allowed him to purchase a estate on Lakeshore Boulevard, which is some of the most expensive property in the world on Lake Tahoe on the Nevada side. And he set up paid for the fireworks.
Nice.
For this barge. Yeah. So got to go out there in the morning. I was kayaking on the lake, and there's the barge, kayaking, and rowed on over, row your boat. And I'm thinking, there's going to be security or something. They're going to be, get the fuck out of here, kid, move along.
Bunch of mercenaries with machine guns.
Exactly.
Body
pirates,
armor.
Firework pirates and shit, So I get within I don't know, 100 yards or something. And there's 6 people on the barge. This is 4th of July morning. And
there used to be a 7th, but that was the guy that was in charge of the plug on the barge.
That's right. So then they're like, hey, come on over, So I freaking row right over. We're talking to this guy. His name was Eric, and he was putting the show together. So, of course, I had a bunch of questions. And I go, how's your morning going? He goes, great, a lot better than last year. And I go, yeah, no shit. So there was just over 1,000 fireworks on this barge.
Wow.
And there was 55-gallon garbage cans, this big, or 52-gallon, whatever they are, just a big ass freaking plastic garbage can with these huge tubes coming out of them. So they were using the garbage cans to hold up the tube for the mortar. And
That's
I'm
it?
like, what the hell? Well, it's all surrounded. I mean, it's anchored, right?
It's got wood framing or something, or
oh, there's wood framing and stuff everywhere. Yeah, but that was for the 12-inch mortars. And I'm like, holy hell, what does a 12-inch mortar look like? So he pulled one up, and it's basically a fucking bigger than a basketball, that you're dropping into this tube. And he says
those
go
one
1,000
of those
feet
bombs
in the
you
air.
see like one of those bombs you see in a cartoon.
Sure.
It says bomb on the side.
It says bomb on the side. Yes, it's black with a big fuse, and it says bomb. So yeah, those things shot 1,000 feet in the air. So they put on a hell of a show. It was to music, and it was impressive to see. They did a really good job, and thank you, Kern Schumacher, for putting on the fireworks this year. I think there was some other money involved, but he was the main dude. Any idea what a show like that would cost? I don't know, but he was telling me about the permit process and, the barge so you are limited on how much black powder you can have on that barge to shoot off the show. So he says, we decided to have a few more big 12-inch shells this year because they were limited on the actual space on the barge.
Mm-hmm.
But they could literally get more bang for their buck with those bigger shells. And it was insane. It was, I mean, those suckers were huge. You just felt it in your chest when they went off.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. It was like beautiful day, nice and clear. No wind. I mean, it was a perfect 4th of July evening to have a hell of a fireworks show. And we could just barely see off in the horizon. You could see the tops of South Shore was going off too. At the same time.
The South Shore show is what I used to watch all the time. Is I'm sure listeners remember, there still is a family cabin up at Tahoe on the east shore near Round Hill, Zephyr Cove area. So I'd go to the beach. I would spend basically up until about 15 years ago. I spent every July 4th up at Lake Tahoe on the beach, watching the fireworks that were launched off from South Shore. It was tradition. It was fun. It was, it was great. So, but I do miss that. But it is what it is.
Yeah. And then there was a show in Tahoe City as well.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't see that one, but I mean, it is pretty spectacular to see fireworks launched off the lake of Lake Tahoe with the mountains surrounding, and it's pretty insane. Traffic is insane, and getting
the number of boats on the lake are insane.
Yeah, there was a shit ton of boats, and they did have patrol, going around the barge to prevent people from getting too close.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good, but some of the embers did come down and hit the water. So
better the water than the forest.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's why they do it out there. It's a great thing, and as long as there's no wind, it's pretty damn safe. I guess as safe as fireworks can get. So, amazing show. So that was cool. And then the next day I kayaked back out there, and you could see all the shrapnel on the deck and everything, and so they bring out basically the pickup truck of boats to unload all the stuff off the barge, and then the barge has to get brought into the boat ramp and incline and taken apart and hauled off. So it's a big process. The permitting process and everything and all that goes into it is got to be huge numbers.
Well, I'm sure TERPA's involved in any EPA and
for
other,
sure.
I mean, and TRPA, TERPA is, they're like militant about, rules and regulations, and, they're pretty strict, pretty tough to work with from what I understand.
There was divers out there on the 5th of July morning, just going around that whole perimeter underneath the barge to make sure nothing came off the barge at the bottom of the lake or anything like that. So they're pretty thorough about cleanup, which is
good.
Nice.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Tahoe's is a special treasure in the mountains of the Sierras, and I've been going up there a long time, and they talk about preserving that resource and the clarity of the water and so forth. But it's also there's a huge number of people, influx of people that go up there for major holidays. Memorial Day, Labor Day, July 4th, of course, is huge. And New Year's, I've been up there for New Year's at State Line, and holy shit, that's a shit show. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously, if you have the ability to go up to Tahoe for one of the major holidays, you have a place to stay, or you're definitely have the stomach to deal with traffic. It's a great venue for fun events.
Right. Yeah. And I guess there was some issues at Tahoe City. They had to shut the beaches down.
I heard about
kids
that.
Kids were getting unruly, and yeah, I don't know all the details, but yeah, basically people
flash mobs
behave themselves. So, so yeah, it was awesome. Awesome 4th of July. Great weather. The next day was overcast, and it would have been a shitty time to have a fireworks show. So luckily the weather held off a day.
Speaking of that, I know that for the 250th, the Bay Area was planning a big show, and they were going to do it like near the Golden Gate Bridge. They closed the Golden Gate.
They did
for multiple hours and stuff. And I guess tens of thousands of people showed up in Marin and in San Francisco on the shoreline to watch the show, and the fog rolled in and nobody could see anything. It's
all you saw was colored fog in the sky.
Colored fog. Yeah. And then people were saying it took 5-6 hours to get home.
It's stupid. Yeah, that's too bad, because that would have been pretty spectacular off the Golden Gate Bridge. So,
yeah, I mean, I've been in the city. I have a buddy that owns a sailboat that he keeps moored over in Alameda. And a bunch of years ago, you remember K-Fog? They have the big Kaboom show down that they launched a fireworks show in the city. We sailed across we motored. We never raised the sails, but we motored across the bay from Alameda, boatload of people, and we basically anchored like you did, or you weren't out on the water for that show, but we anchored probably 300 or 400 yards from the barges, and we were right under the fireworks. For the K-Fog Kaboom, had the music blaring on the stereo system on the sailboat,
right?
And we were right there. It was super cool.
That's cool.
It was a clear night that time.
Sure. Wow. Yeah, good stuff. All right. What else? I'm just going through my list here. So, there was a lot going on the last couple weeks, and that's why we're a little tardy with a podcast here. But
I don't feel tardy.
I don't feel tardy. I got my pencil. Give me something to write on. All right. So then we did some firefighter training. CJ and I, with our Sierra Nevada Off-Road Academy. Shout out to Ryan DePape, who helped give us a recommendation to the right people. And next thing we knew, 3 weeks later, we were fully immersed in teaching 160 plus firefighters recovery in Woodland. And it was
nice.
It was a consortium. So there was Woodside Fire, West Sacramento, UC Davis, and Yochadihi. So,
which is Cache Creek, right?
Yes, I believe. I mean, it's all that area, right?
Well, it's an Indian reservation.
Yes. Hey, how
Yochadihi.
are you? Yeah. So they were going by Yocha.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyways, it was cool. We went over all the different, attachment points and soft shackles and screw pin bow shackles and ratings, and not all equipment's, rated the same and built the same. Different materials. And then we did a kinetic recovery, which was enlightening for a lot of them, and never seen a kinetic recovery before. So that was cool. And then we got into winching, and actually had a load cell that would display how many pounds of force was being applied to the, on the winch line. And that was eye-opening. I mean, you and I got to play with that right when CJ got that. He brought it to the safety clinic.
Correct.
Back in May.
Hollister.
Yeah. And so we were exercising the winch, and, I had a 9,000 pound winch, worn winch on the Jeep, and I was pulling your Jeep, and, we're expecting to see numbers of, 7, 8, 9, and it was like 25. $2,200,
my Jeep dripping wet weighs like 4,000 pounds or less.
Well, that's it. And so it's all about resistance, right? And how much force is needed to move that quote unquote stuck rig. Now, if it's buried in mud, up to the hubs, then that's a lot more force than if it's just rolling along, a gravel road. So
if you're a 40,000-pound fire truck.
Yeah, well, that's it. So it was cool to see, and it just banged it out. 3 hours, 2 classes a day, 6 days straight. So it was 12 total classes. It was
holy smokes! It's almost like you were a working man again.
It was cool. I brought my camper. I stayed on campus there, which was great. AC was cranking most of the time there. It was, hot and woodland as it usually is.
That's outer Sacramento. That's just butthole hot.
Yeah. But camper suited me well. It was very nice. The Lance Life's very nice. So, anyways, so that, consumed a week there. But it was great. What a great group of people. And, they're like us. They just put on a suit and put out fires, and save people's lives. So, but they're super cool, down to earth.
They're different in that we run away from fire and we run towards it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it takes a whole nother level of crazy at that point.
It's good. What else? Went to Costco and Dave Code's birthday.
Love me a good Costco story.
Code Nelson, remember our lawyer?
Yeah.
We haven't had to talk to him lately, but he had a birthday and we celebrated up here and we brought out all the golf carts, had Brian and, Carol, Jesse, Olivia, and Keith down the street here and John. It was a good time. So, and Dave, Code Nelson, we're in Costco and Olivia and Dave are like getting these dog toys. And there was this llama, and it was pretty good size, about the size of Lorenzo. And so I'm like, okay, what's up with this? And it was something llama, dog toy. It was $13. But there was way more to it than just a dog toy. And I don't know if you've seen it. You've got a dog. I don't have a dog. But this is ingenious. Whoever came up with this, ingenious. Because what happens when you buy a dog toy and bring it home to the dog?
Dog either likes it or doesn't like it.
Rips the shit out of it usually, right? Like tearing legs off and the head and stuff like that.
Depends on if it likes it or not likes it.
I don't know. Every dog I've seen, give them a dog toy and it's like ruined an hour later. Well, inside this llama is other dog toys.
Oh, so it's like a piñata llama.
It's like a piñata, exactly. I'm like, this is ingenious.
A doggy piñata.
They have a little spiky ball in there. They've got a squeaker toy. They've got a, rope. I'm like, this is fucking ingenious.
Well, if the dog gets confused, it's like, holy shit, I just ripped this thing open and oh my God, it had babies.
And more toys. I'm like, that is freaking awesome. What a great freaking idea.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Like Russian nesting dolls for a dog.
Kind of. Yeah. I wonder if, I didn't look last time I was at Costco, but it was there a couple weeks ago. And I'm sure you can get them on Amazon. Dog toy with a bunch of dog toys inside.
I'm going to check that out because always trying to entertain my Aussie,
Yeah. Yeah. Hyper dog. So yeah, we did the ride. The ride was great. We went out to Iggy and Squiggy's, which is at Holbrook Junction, south of here, and great food, burgers and stuff. Not inexpensive, but great food. Burgers and dogs and stuff like that.
They have chili.
I didn't see chili. It was pretty fucking hot, so I wasn't looking for chili.
I love me a good chili dog.
You like a good chili dog. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look that up and see. Next time we go camping, we'll make chili dogs. How about that?
Oh, sounds good to
onions. Me. You gotta have diced onions on there,
and lots of cheddar cheese.
And cheddar cheese, yes, very
sharp,
very good.
Sharp cheddar cheese.
Extremely sharp cheddar cheese.
Nice. You get it all here at Wheeling Wine and Whiskey.
You do. Okay, why, Chris?
Because we give till it hurts.
That's exactly right. So went out there to Iggy and Squiggy's, and then came back through Leviathan Mine, which is really cool. There's Leviathan Mine Road out south.
Yeah,
of
that's up near that trail.
Barney Riley.
Yeah.
Yes, and the hot springs and stuff, right? Well, this mine is further down. I'd never been to you can't go on to the mine site itself. They're doing a bunch of reclamation there.
It's like a Superfund site or something, isn't it?
A who?
Superfund?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
know what that means.
Well, it's like toxic waste, man.
It is toxic because the sulfuric acid that they used
to separate the ore, right?
Correct. So there's a lot of reclamation going on in that area. It's all fenced off and everything, but you can still see buildings and stuff, and it's kind of some cool history. So, and then we came back and we didn't get back to my house till like 7. And then
it's a long day.
It was a long day. It was 100 miles, and it was hot, and everybody was covered, in dirt and dust. And so everybody wanted to come back and take a shower. And then we fixed a nice tri-tip dinner and garlic bread and scalloped potatoes, veggie. It was great. But of course we were eating at like 9:00, but that was fine. It was cooled off by then. It was a beautiful night. And we had our libations and enjoyed the evening. So, happy birthday to our, lawyer there.
Half of the lawyer, yeah. I was supposed to be there that weekend.
You were supposed to be here that week. That's correct.
And as usual, this summer is the summer of derailment. My best laid plans are always seem to get interrupted. And you and I were talking off the air. And you said I need to stop sharing my calendar with people.
Yes. Yeah, you just need to just do it. Just don't even, because then it don't make plans or don't share your plans for sure. So
that's right.
Have a reason to screw them up.
I mean, I haven't been I've been obviously close to home, but I've been puttering around taking care of a few things, and I'm not sure if I've talked about it on the episode, or on the show, but I've been tinkering and working on some of my vehicles. My tow rig, had dead batteries on it. I had to buy new batteries, and that was a pretty easy little process. Go to Costco, pick up a couple batteries, and slap them into the truck, and it starts right up. And it's also due for a smog check, so I got that done. And then, the commuter vehicle decided to start acting weird.
Oh, that's right.
I had the temperature gauge stopped working. This is a 2022 Chevy Colorado that just drives back and forth basically from work. The temperature gauge decided to leave the chat, which means it goes into limp dick mode. And the AC wouldn't work. And, we get some pretty hot days here, and I don't like to not have my air conditioning. So took it to the old mechanico, and he said, "Hey, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but can you plug it into your master brain machine here and see if it talks to you and tells it what's wrong with it?" And the truck said, "My thermostat's broken." So, wow. And it's not just a thermostat in these modern vehicles. It's a whole housing.
Of course.
Because why would you just want to replace a $20 thermostat and a $2 gasket when you could replace a $140 assembly?
Oh, jeez. Unbelievable.
So $730 something later, the truck is back to me and good as new. Everything works. The air conditioning works. The temperature gauge works. The fans don't run at full throttle because it's not in fail-safe limp dick mode. Just kind of keeping my shit running on the road. And, I will say the batteries for the Ram, those are big boy batteries. They're very heavy. And when I pulled the batteries out that had gone bad, they were dated 2018. So they were 6 years old, and they were on there. I got every minute of life out of them. So I'm really happy about that.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it's constant maintenance on vehicles, something. And then you multiply that by 10 vehicles, and it's like, holy crap, it's a full-time job.
Think about diesels, 2 batteries, Jeep, 1 battery, Chevy truck, 1 hbattery, my wife's car. Well, hopefully I don't have to work on that stupid thing, but
right.
And then there's 2 batteries in my camper, which are getting a little long in the tooth that I have to start thinking of. They've been fine, but just like we always know, they're fine until
they're not. Yeah.
So, and they only fail when you really need them, right?
Right.
It's like you're in week 3 days into a week-long camping trip. And it's like, I got no power.
So, geez. Yeah. Well, speaking of campers, I finished up Jesse's camper. His Lance, the wings in the back.
The dry rot, right?
Yeah, it was dry rot. It was bad. And you just, keep chasing it up to Goodwood and then...
Goodwood.
And they build them cheap and lightweight and I should say inexpensive, and use MDX board. And when that stuff gets wet, it just falls apart because it's just glued pieces of board together, right?
And they laminate it all together, yeah.
And I'm like, holy crap. So I replaced all that, better material, stronger material, and more material than what's originally there. Put new insulation in, put diamond plate on the backside to strengthen everything up, and instead of just plywood with the wallpaper on it, basically a waterproof wallpaper.
Isn't that fiberglass, isn't it, or some sort of
there's
laminate?
Fiberglass on the outside, but on the inside, and that's what causes these things to fail. They don't seal them up very well, and you get all the water from the wheel well when you're driving in the rain, and it just inundates that whole wing of the camper. So
it's
now
a vulnerable area.
It is. So now it's metal and all sealed up, really nice. So yeah, I got all that done. Various other things, some electrical stuff and everything done. I was like, cool. And he took it home with him, that Sunday. I'm like, great. Done.
Got more space.
Get it off the payroll. Yeah. And then I get a call Monday morning that had a little accident. I'm like, what's going on? Sent me pictures, and camper got in a fight with a house rafter.
Jesus Christ.
poked a little hole in the back of the camper. So I'm working on that right now. Get that fixed before Sierra Trek at Meadow Lake there. It's not terrible, and we'll fix it. Main thing is just get it sealed so it doesn't leak,
Yeah.
So luckily it didn't do any structural damage. So it's just a patch that
it's air conditioning.
It is air conditioning, but not the right kind of air conditioning that you want. So it's like shit. But anyways, accidents happen, and I'm here to fix them. So no problem. No problem. What else? Oh, Clint Black. Got to see Clint Black a couple weeks ago at TJ's Corral at the good old CVI. Carson Valley Inn. Oh, Lorenzo just got all excited. No, we're not going there right now.
You need to chain him to the foundation.
Oh, I know. You like that chicken parmesan there. Well, yeah, it is good chicken parm at Katie's, but no, we're eating in tonight. No, Lorenzo, I don't want to hear it. Get out of here. We're recording a podcast that you used to produce. Yeah, that's right.
Useless ass.
I know. So Clint Black, I'd never seen him, always enjoyed his music, and I'll tell you what, he's got great stage presence, very engaging with the crowd, told some funny stories. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
He's got a new song out. So he's still cranking along, man. It was impressive and sounded great.
Let me guess, his truck came back and his dog returned, or
that's
what?
Right. That's right. And all 3 of his wives came back. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who Clint Black is. I'm not a fan of country music, but There's a few songs I like.
Well, like Good Run of Bad Luck, you know. Nothing on earth that'll get you running. Like
Found on Roadside Dead.
Nice. My Allison just fell out of my Dodge.
Oh, jeez.
Good country songs.
Perfect. We're back.
We're back. What else? Have we said Toyota suck yet? We just need to say Toyota suck. Take a moment from this podcast and just say Toyota suck right now.
Yeah, we've been off for a minute, but I do know that hopefully, we're time traveling a little bit. But did everybody enjoy our episode, the takeover episode that we had with Snail Boys?
That was way back.
I know. I mean,
that was way back. Way back.
Did you get any feedback on that?
Yes, got great feedback. Everybody was stoked.
Cool.
Yeah, got some. It was funny. It was good.
It was great. We said Toyota suck like 17 times. It was awesome.
More than that. It became a drinking game. What else here? Then we went last week. Went to Demolition Derby in Gardnerville here. Mayhem Militia or whatever they called it. And it was great. They had a figure 8 course going.
Oh, yeah. Nothing can go wrong that
cars,
way.
And so there was a lot of, it became a demolition derby. And then they had like a little, top truck challenge with some whoops and stuff. And some guy had a minivan and did full send. And I don't know, there was some like Nissan Pathfinder. And then there was a couple Ford fucking Rangers.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was impressive.
They probably drove them home when they were done, too.
No, they weren't driving anywhere after that. And a couple of them the tranny blew out. They lost a transmission line. A lot of them had to get towed off the track after a lap or two.
Bang the dents out, put a new tranny in, and drive it home.
There you go. And then the end of the night was the RVs.
Oh, there you go.
And they build these cages around the driver so, they can't get hurt, or at least not too hurt. But yeah,
there's going to be a lot of shrapnel in those things.
So Friday night, all the RVs looked good, and that was the first race. Well, on Saturday night that I went, there was like 3 RVs that looked like RVs still, and there was 3 RVs that was just a shell. It was just a flatbed with the cage for the driver, basically.
Perfect.
They were going full send. They were ramming each other. The ones that did have bodies were losing their bodies, and finally they just fell apart. It was impressive. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good time, but everybody was having a blast there. It was good. Good
Breaking Bad Winnebagos.
Oh, it was pretty funny. And then we got our website updated recently here. So if you haven't been on our website in a while, go check that out.
Yeah, absolutely. Merch. Got some new photographs, some merch. Links are more prominent. And
yes,
that's a good word, huh?
That is a good word.
And then obviously our number is there. You can call and leave a voice message. What is that number?
That's 408-800-5169.
That's right. 408-800-5169. And our link for our merch is there, and you should be clicking on that link and buying a shirt, buying I think we have like little tank tops for the ladies too.
We got everything. It's all there. Everything you could imagine is all there.
Onesies for your baby if you decide to have a baby.
Right. Right.
Coffee cups, all sorts of great stuff. So no reason not to see representing on the trail or out and about when you're walking around town or whatever. We love to see that stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
I know Jason stumbles across people on the trail with our stickers. We've had photographs sent from all over the world with our stickers on the side of the road, on street signs and whatnot. Right. I've even walked into a irrigation supply house in Brentwood one time and found a guy with one of our koozies.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Where'd you get that, man? He's like, I listen to this podcast called Wheeling Wine Whiskey. And I'm like, I'm one of the hosts.
There you go. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They must have been a wheeler out on the trail or something and got a koozie from us.
Absolutely. So I don't know exactly how it happened, but it was pretty cool to see that out in the wild for sure.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So yeah, check out our updated website. And what else you got?
Well, unfortunately, it was over 2 days ago. It'll be a few days after this podcast here now. But you could enter into this Camp Buffalo Trace. Now, need we remind our listeners what Buffalo Trace Distillery produces?
Bourbon, whiskey.
Yeah, but which ones?
Good
Buffalo
ones.
Buffalo Trace, Eagle
Blanton's,
Rare.
Eagle
Blanton's. Rare. Yeah.
I don't know the whole litany of names off the top of my head.
H. Taylor, Elmer T. Lee. Yeah, quite a few there.
Good pedigree.
Very good pedigree there. Yes, absolutely. Well, they had a contest that ended. So it's too bad, so sad if you didn't get signed up. But it's an adult summer camp.
Really?
They're going to take 200 people from this contest, August 29th through September 5th. And a lot of it is going to be just a 1-day summer camp. And, did you ever go to summer camp? I never did.
I did. I went to Boy Scout summer camp.
Was it, what's that? Camp Minnetonka? Minnetonka?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a song about that or something?
I don't know. No comment on that, but I was a Boy Scout and I did summer camp for multiple years in a row. It was fun. Learned a lot of things. It was good.
Did you, anything with a flute?
That's band camp.
I know, that was band camp. So this is adult summer camp, and they got arts and crafts. So they're going to have you show you how to make a muddler out of a barrel stave.
Really?
Yeah. They're going to have a bung driving relay. The bung on the barrels.
Okay, good.
Yeah. They're going to do some blind tasting. So they're, you're going to get to do all these cool things during the day. And if you're a part of the select few, it will include overnight stay at the camp. So I guess it's mainly a day camp, but they do have an overnight camp where you stay in luxury tents. They're going to set up some real nice canvas tents and everything. But yeah, 200 guests, and it's going to go on here coming up next month, August 29th into September 5th, Camp Buffalo Trace. So pretty freaking cool.
Did you sign up or did you enter?
Of course I did. Of course I entered.
Huh.
So I'm waiting for my phone call and see if I get picked, because that would be really freaking cool.
Where's Jason?
Do some blind tasting.
You went to summer camp.
Or taste till you go blind. Something like that. Summer camp.
Hey, we're missing somebody. I saw some dude wandering towards the rack house.
Yeah. Rick House.
Sorry.
Yeah. She's
that's
brick
cool.
House. Yeah. So that's fun. That's fun. Just heard about that on the old IG. And so I went to their website and signed up.
That's why I didn't hear about it. I've been off the social medias for multiple weeks now. I logged out and said, I'm done.
Yeah.
Tapped out.
Taking some time to take care of some things there. So that's good. Well, I'm looking here. Do I have anything else? Lorenzo, you got anything else?
We covered the gamut. I think we're caught up. I know we've been missing in action a little bit. We're trying to get back on track, and hopefully we can pull that off here shortly. Summer's busy for me and Jason, and you throw in a couple of unexpected hurdles for either one of us, and things get a little sideways. But we're trying to get back on track. Yeah, we've covered it all. We had reviews, we had phone calls. we talked about recovery with your other business, and yeah, I think it was pretty good. We covered all the bases, and we talked about Bandcamp.
We did talk about Bandcamp. Well, hopefully we'll be back on track here. We may have an episode dedicated to what all's going down, but it's just life in the big city, and we're making it happen here. Releasing episode 353. Yeah, I think it was. We're professionals, Chris. I think it was clean, so there's not many edits here to do. So, when you hear this episode, give a shout out. Call the number 408-800-5169 and let us know what you want to hear. I've got some guests to interview, so getting those lined up. And again, it's tough because it's like, oh, we're on vacation, and then this, and then I got to get caught up from vacation when I get back to work, and so it is ongoing, but it's good stuff. Sierra Trek coming up.
That's right.
You can still sign up for that till July 31st. And I think all the runs have openings. So even the Thursday all the way through run, Friday all the way through run, there's some river runs, there's poker run, there's a Gold Hill run that's a new run this year. So always a good time. I'm looking forward to getting up there and just hanging out and seeing people and enjoying that historic Meadow Lake area.
Beautiful location. Absolutely beautiful up there.
Yes.
Usually peaceful. It gets a little chaotic during Sierra Trek, but if you're there before or after, it's really peaceful.
Yeah, and then I'm working on the buggy. I'll have updates on all that. It's just doing a tune-up and oil change and Heim joints finally that I've had for a long time. So yeah, that will be on the next episode of Wheeling Wine and Whiskey.
Something to look forward to. Right on. If you want to email us, you can email Jason at wheelingwinewhiskey.com. You can email me, Chris, at wheelingwinewhiskey.com. Don't forget about Lorenzo at wheelingwinewhiskey.com.
Oh, Lorenzo.
The drunk ass. And then you can also go to our website, www.wheelingwinewhiskey.com, and see all the beautiful new upgrades we've done to the site. And, send your comments about it. You can also go to iRate 4x4, which is a great supporter of the show. And don't forget about checking out Ruby Tracks. We're in July now, which means we're getting ever closer to winter. If you haven't placed your order for your Ruby Tracks, you better get going so you can go play in the snow. Because I'm seeing some early reports about this winter could be epic.
It's supposed to be a big winter. So I'm not holding my breath, but
you never can.
I am excited. I am excited. And if it is half as good as they're predicting, it'll be way better than last winter. So
last winter was a big dud.
It was a bust.
So
right on. Well, that's awesome, Chris. Well, we're back. Don't count us out yet. And thanks for listening, and tell a friend, tell your grandmother to listen, and write a review.
That's right.
And give us a phone call. And with that, Chris,
we're out.